Hello everybody, this is another Warhammer Underworlds stream. I'm a little bit inspired to play a bit of Underworlds at the moment because firstly, it's an awesome game. Secondly, they have announced the new cards that I don't know if they've quite been updated yet, but yeah, the update includes a few more universal cards, so that's for all of the warbands. I don't know if any of the ones that I'm missing from my preferred build of the Steelhearts Champions Nightmare deck is a thing, but yeah, it's let's remove that. But yeah, so one of the big issues with my deck before was that it's just missing a couple of key cards, and the universal card update should fix that to an extent, I hope. The new new computer I've got is a beast. It's top of the line, or close enough. I've got a 1650 in here, plus it's an i5, so it should have no problems streaming what's going on in the game. Meanwhile, I've finally figured out dual monitor. I haven't figured out sound without headphones yet. In fact, at this particular point, I'm literally plugged in an Xbox controller so that I could get sound through it. But by the sounds of it, you guys have got the sound coming through quite comfortably. Just a second while I ensure I've got a little bit of space to play in the direction that my monitor is, and yeah, so without any further ado, let's see how we go. Flick over to the play Warhammer Underworlds Online screen that I got going on here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at that! It's kind of got me aiming the wrong way, but we can work around that. We can because. Look at the screen here, hello, and look at the screen here, hello. Yeah, so we'll record a little bit of this. We'll upload it to the YouTube. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you for checking out the videos. It's been fantastic. We've got some really cool stuff coming up. Now that I've got this new setup, we are going to try a few new things, including potentially, no promises, we've got to see if we can get this to work. Oh, look at that. Look at that cut on my face. Potentially, we're going to be doing some interviews with members of, or a member of the team who makes Warhammer Underworlds Online. So it's going to be really, really cool. Meanwhile, let's get a bit. Let's kick on. So look at that. Look at that. How do we zoom in on these guys? Customized fighters. Ooh. Look at the shinies. Wow. Wow. That is so cool. I'm so glad that we upgraded our hardware here at the shop. That's Anharad Bright Shield, one of my favorites. And over here we've got Oberyn the Bold, who is Mr. Punchy. By punchy, I mean he hits him with a hammer. Absolutely thumps him. It's really, really cool. So let's without further ado sort of kick on. Like last video we went through. Yeah, thanks man. You've got nice graphics too, mate. Let's see if we can jump into a bit of ranked play. I mean, like it's entirely possible that we won't find a match given the time that it currently is. If we do, we will get thumped. We will get thumped, I promise you. Because I'm out of practice, and also this is a bit of a test, but I do like playing with an aggressive Steelhearts Champions. It's a good little deck to play, good little aggressive one. Meanwhile, while we wait for that to happen, yeah, look, we're going to be running, like we gave away a Spike Claws Swarm in the Discord painting competition that we just recently ran. We also have some other cool stuff kicking around. I have my my favorite models, the Steelhearts Champions that I painted up, are really, really good. But yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing. I'm going to bring up maybe if we search for, so what does that do to the, it's still there? Cool. Warhammer Underworlds Discord. Here we go. Select a Grand Alliance. We'll go order. We'll always go order. Say hello. Hello. Streaming. Need opponents. How's that? And hop over to general discussion. The official. So I'm currently just chatting in the Warhammer Underworlds Online Discord server. So this should be a good way to hook up some alter ego. Ooh! I heard a sound. Ooh, yeah, sweet. Okay, sweet. We gotta pick a board. We gotta pick a board. They're picking. What are they playing? They're playing as a fast stretch. Oh, I hate this matchup so much. I hate it. I hate it with the passion. Let's go the Shishian Stardial. I get to pick where they get placed. So let's minimize the amount of control, because they get buffed for being in the opponent's thing. So we'll put that there. Cool. Calamar is what, rank 17? I'm assuming that means. I'm not quite sure what the exact things are here. So how does that look on the stream, guys? Let us know how well it goes. We'll chuck one right in the center there. Maybe there. Like, I doubt they've got objective-based cards going, because it's a thing, but they seem to have chucked all theirs on their side as well. Remember, this deck that I made is all based around jumping in and punching them on their side. So it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay. Wow, this looks so much better than on my laptop. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we got? What do we got? Show me that hand. In an end phase of all of our fighters, surviving fighters in enemy territory. Possible. Definitely doable. Victorious Duel. If your leader takes an enemy leader out of action, don't like it. Lightning strikes. If they're taken out by charge action. Now, if I remember correctly, these guys are... yeah, so they got 4. So that might not play on this round. This might not play on this round either. So if we have a look over here, sidestep, yeah, that's good, that's good. Fatal Riposte. Again, general rule, you want more. Yeah, it's not great, but let's do it. Let's pass into the game. So they got 3 guys, I got 3 guys. They'll get an advantage on the dice if they finish placing first. So it's quite likely that they will choose first, given that weird placement that I've gotten. So have a quick look. Yeah, to inspire, they need to finish an action phase in enemy territory. So far, oh, they've conceded. That's a bit bizarre. We did it! We did it. Look, it's entirely possible that they just jumped out because they realised that I had the advantage on the board placement there. The board placement is, by and large... the board placement is, by and large... yeah, 100% would start playing this in store, man. 100%. I've got my guys painted. I've got my deck ready to go. I'm happy to play this game. I'm happy to play the heck out of this game. Come and grab a warband. We'll start smashing on as soon as possible. That's one of the reasons I'm running this this series of videos is so that we can get people stuck in sort of understanding the game. Ooh, player title The Bold. Let's try that again. Let's see if we can jank an easy win. Get ranked play, connecting to matchmaking. So it could take a while. I don't know how many players, if there's a list of how many players there are in the game, but it's a thing. 7 p.m. So I'm actually looking into the good games. Sorry, into the Warhammer Underworlds. Thing. Here we go. Ham Sam. Alright, Ham Sam. Oh, you've got Iron Skulls Boys painted. Sweet. Well, we should get stuck in. I'll lend you some cards if you need to make a decent deck. I think I will choose the Mirrorwell. They'll choose a board, and then I think I choose how it goes up against it. They're playing the Fast Riders. Everyone plays the Fast Riders. Fast Riders are rough. So the reason I chose this one is because I can create basically walls against it. So like the most ideal placement for theirs is up against, or they could do it that way. Let's drop that there. So we're playing lengthways. Now this is not bad. This is not a bad little placement for me. Theirs is going to be a bit rough because Fast Riders have movement and range advantage, I guess, which is like harsh against my guys. But remember, my guys get bonuses for just punching on and getting into the opponent's end. Once they've inspired and my guys are too close, that puts me in a little bit of a stressy position, given that they've got ranged attacks and so on. So it could be a little bit crazy. But that's what we're going to hear. Slayer of Tyrants. If an in-end phase, if your warband took out an enemy leader out of action in the preceding action phase, don't like it, but victorious duel if enemy leader. Okay, so scores immediately when your warband takes an enemy fighter standing in enemy territory out of action. So to pay those out, I'm basically gonna have to kill their leader on their side, but straight away. Let's hope that's what they do. So yeah, I can handle all those. More ploys than upgrades. Always good in the first turn. Ploys are playable anytime. Upgrades can only be played once you've got the glory to spend on them. Remember that glory being spent doesn't necessarily spend it. It actually just you keep the actual glory score that you've got. But yeah, okay. I like this a lot. So Swiftblade, what's their leader? The leader is Sanson Farstrider. So I would be inclined to put Angharad over there. So she's the shield. She's the anvil, if you will, and Oberyn and Steelheart act as the hammer. So what I would like to see, that's Farstrider. So he's way out of range. He's not going to be a threat at all. We've got no chance of capitalizing on any of those cards. Severin at the back there. The foreground. Look at all these graphics. Oh my god, this looks so good. Put over in there. Right. So activation 1. Their range is 3 movements. There's 1, 2, 3 slams. So we can bring Angharad. No, we want to look at Angharad. Angharad. Right click. That's right. So bring Angharad up to here. And see if we can't. See, because of the rangedness as well. That's it's just not a very good matchup. So we've got Peal of Thunder to move an enemy in one hex in any direction. And we've got Distraction, choose an enemy fighter and push them 1 hex. We want to wait and see what this guy does. He's going to probably try and get over here into the other side. So we'll pass that. Then make a choice. Moving the enemy is always a good thing in this particular matchup. And Harad can attack. She can't charge anymore because she's moved. So we're just waiting for Ham Sam to log onto my stream and see what I'm doing, what I'm planning to do. Fueled by Fury. You can reroll any attack dice for the first fighter. So he's gonna do an attack on me. Yeah, I'm on a Duel of Wits, so I can draw 2 cards outright. Sweet. So now I've got a stack of cards here. Peal of Thunder, Distraction, and Sidestep. So we will see what they do. But I could basically put my guys into a really good position to just kill stuff. Oh, you're leaving. You're my only friend, Cody. You're my only friend. Anybody else in the chat, please chat away. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what's going on here. I missed the card that they played. But I'm definitely saving those to affect their movement. So we've got 2 cards in effect here. We've got Fueled by Fury and Lightning Blow. So there's +1 damage for the next attack. So he's rerolled into 2 crits there. That's no good. Ouch. He's just deciding which way to push me back. Power Step. Play a power card, Mr. Ham Sam. Filth Mancer, you wanna have a game after this? Yeah, we'll give it a go. Happy to have a play. So right now we want to bring them in. So that's enemy territory, right? And we want to send an enemy territory out of action. So basically, we want to try our best to do some damage here outright. I don't think we can do 4 though. That's the problem. What's over in the bold? So what we want to do is, I don't know. What? Oh, did we run out of time? Oh, that's no good. Ah, that's annoying. Skip. Yay, my wife got some butter. Now we can have some toast. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, my bad. I talked through that way too much. Because I sort of need a charge to get any sort of benefit out of this. So they're probably going to attack with the Swift Blade again. They have definitely got a chance to do some damage here. That's already spent. My bad. Cool. Looks like I Alright, Angharad is now inspired, which means that Angharad has improved a lot in life. Okay, power step. Let's bring choose an enemy fighter. This guy. 1 hex in any direction. Let's put him here. Right. And then they'll have a power step. So they picked one, now another one. So I'm gonna basically. Oh, look at the graphics here. Look at those candles. Melty candles. Weird glowy orb thing. They're gonna be doing all these movements and stuff to try and make things happen. Yay for them! And then I'm going to. Choose an enemy fighter and push them 1 hex. Hopefully they don't have yet another movement based power card. And then I want to smash him with Oberyn. So Oberyn can reach him, no problems. I want the support from Angharad. So we will pass and see what they do. Activation. Sweet. So Oberyn, I would like you to smash him with your smashy thing. Put it back there. And power step. Let's pass. Let's hold that spot. So the activation 3, at the risk of giving away my tactics here, what I would like to do is bring, using sidestep, is to bring Angharad in close to do her melee attack, because she cannot run, she can't charge, but because she only moved before, she does have the ability to attack, so I could use that to my advantage. He's going to shoot at her, do 1 damage, possibly push her back. Yeah, he's probably going to push her back, which is no good. Although, you never know. There you go. There's a fatal mistake, friendo. I'm going to sidestep to push an enemy friendly fighter 1 hex, bringing Angharad in close to do another punch on you. And I should potentially get a hit out of this. Now, for my final move, for this, is this activation 4? Yeah, it is. So, Angharad is going to attack Swiftblade with, what do we got here? So that's 2 dice, that's 3 dice. 3 dice is always much better, and that's the reaction. Anyway, so yeah, this one. 2 crits. Bam, you dead, buddy. And I got the advancing strike. So that's possibly the best outcome I could have hoped for given the placement of the models. Power step. These both go on Sigma. Look, I'm gonna upgrade because their ranged attacks only do 1. Upgrade Angharad with an extra wound. I'm going to upgrade Steelheart or Oberon, so Cleave ignores shields and they roll shields, but his attacks already have Cleave, don't they? No, his Inspired one already has Cleave, so I'm going to put that on Oberon. Give him Cleave, so he's got a bit more damage going into the final round. Hopefully, they don't kill Angharad in this particular encounter, and that puts me in a relatively good position. Actually, I'm not displeased about that at all. It's tight decisions that they're going to be making right about here. What did I get? Victorious Duel, Slayer of Tyrants, Awe-Inspiring. Not going to get Awe-Inspiring this turn. So we can hold on to that one for the next one. Victorious Duel. This guy's going to try and run past. 2 shields. Johnny 2 shields. Oh wow, it's 2 crits versus the shield. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, there you go. Angharad is now dead. So it's been a rough one. Hey Anthony, how you doing, bro? So Anthony, I got a beast of a machine now. I'm not playing on my laptop. I can actually zoom right in. Look at the D20. Look at that thing. Look at it. Very cute D20. You get food and chill out? Yeah, chill out, bros. You're going to chill out and watch? Be pretty good. You're welcome to bring me some food. It's quiet over here. It is such a pretty game. They've done such a good job. Look, I'm going to hopefully try and swing an interview with the guys behind the team. At least one of them to sort of get things rocking. But yeah, look, this is gorgeous. It is such a... I mean, like, it's there's sort of 2... let's say, what are we discarding? Have I got a timer on this? Look, I'm not going to take out 2 or more fighters, so get rid of that. Slayer of Tyrants. Well, their leader is within my distance now, so I'm going to keep those. Yeah, I'm going to keep those. No, I'm going to get rid of this one and keep the other one. Cool. Yeah, I mean, like, they've got something to go by, right? I mean, like, there's no doubt that they've got access to assets upon assets. Fatal Riposte is a Steelheart reaction that I don't think I need, because they shoot me ranged. They've got access to assets. GW probably provide them all sorts of stuff. They like the art on the tiles is already been printed out on the boards that you get with the game. But the ability to take that and turn that into something this gorgeous is actually a really cool skill to have. They outrolled me there. Also, just making it all tie in together. I mean, like this surrounding, like, it's just like a brazier over here. Brazier? A brazier is a bra, isn't it? A brazier. Over this way, there's just like this cage thing. It's like, you know, they've turned around and said, what does Shadespire look like? And they have made it. That's fantastic. So waiting for Hamsam's activation 1. What do we get? We got confusion. Love confusion. Love confusion. You missed, buddy. Pew! Pew, pew, pew! We've also got tireless assaults. Friendly fighter's attack action that fails, so we can use that to pump some extra attacks in if we miss one. After friendly fighters... Yep, so they're going to shoot again. Do it. Ow. Ow. What was that? Is that trap? Trap. Drives any fighter back. They suffer 1 damage. Ow, mate. Yeah, I'm definitely going to heal Oberon. That is largely a necessary play there because we had no choice. So, what we would like to do now is possibly push Fast Strider back. So this is our activation. So, Fast Strider is going to move up here. Oberon's move up here to hit Fast Strider. He should have cleave on all of his abilities, if I remember correctly. That sucks. So we will play this reaction. Yep. That's rough. Digging the goatee. Yeah, look, I'm actually, it's all part of my plan to grow... A bit wonky. It's part of my plan to grow a full beard again. I like to have it longer in the middle, so cut it down to the goatee, and then as it grows, it should all come together in nice big pointy beard. Also, I'm going to play Confusion and swap these two around because it puts him in a harder position to try and escape from my wrath. So we'll switch those, which was kind of my plan before. I can't believe I didn't do any damage. Yeah, Jamie, they're playing some Shadespire. Did you catch the winners of the Paint Comp? Where are you watching? It was good. We did a little bit of stream. It was all announced tonight, so that was pretty cool. Sadly, didn't win anything, but let me tell you, first place got 9 votes. Second place got 5 votes each. So it was pretty close. And let's be straight, yours was actually the second choice for most entrants. They were like, oh, this one, but I almost chose this one. So very good work, mate. Very good work. Very, very good work. Next time we might do a graded one, so that like if somebody's does turn out to be everyone's second choice. Oh mate, you're gonna try and play me like that, are you? You know, shoot my guy. But yeah, no, it was very good. It's very good. Very fun little stream we just had to do that. What to do? What to do? So, like, siege ground is the thing. If your leader takes out an enemy leader, you know. Yeah, alright, we'll skip. We've got no. Oh, wait. No, I'm not supposed to do that. No. You're supposed to charge him. Wake up, Mitch. And we'll hit him with this one. 2 crits. That's why they call me Johnny 2 crits. We'll drive him back to here, forcing him to move. Wow, wasn't paying attention. You're just playing Hitman 2. You still. Which was Hitman 2? Which one was Blood Money? Blood Money was my favorite. Blood Money was a good game. Hello. So both of my guys are charged, so I can't really do anything. So I'm gonna have to see if I can ditch that. I don't think I have any. So I'll draw a new card as my action. Scavenge. I like scavenge. Go on, Den. You just go on guard? Okay, so this is quite interesting. He could have shot my dude. Ouch. 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 That was rough, mate. So, activation 4 is definitely going to be getting rid of one of these guys, because that's not going to happen if your leader takes an enemy leader out of action. So, discard and draw. Discard this one. Get conquest instead. Okay, cool. This is good. As long as I survive the next turn, which might be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see what happens. He got upgrades on him? I think he does. Doubt we're going to hold an objective, although, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched. So hold that, because I don't think they're going to be adjacent because they're a ranged thing. So we'll pass. All 3 of these are pretty claimable on this turn. Discarding power cards. That goes for bright shields. We'll get rid of that. look, let's get rid of that because I don't think I'm going to want to move any more than this because there's an objective there. So Ham Sam's going to decide who goes first. Shmam Sham. Humsum. Let's get a wide view here. So that was a more than reasonable action for them to take. So what do we do here? This is we really needed to win that roll. He's got 4 wounds. My guy does 3 damage plus, you know, Righteous Zeal. This is about the only play that we can do that's going to be worthwhile. So we've revealed what we're doing. It's quite obvious that we're going to try and punch Eagle Eye. If they've got a movement card, they're going to use it. Okay, so I don't want to go the long way around. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to stay. No. Okay, we'll do that. We'll run around that way. Bam, 2 hammers. Bam, 2 assists. Oh boy. And we will scavenge to take your extra glory out of that. We put great fortitude on this dude to survive a bit longer. We're in enemy territory, so we're going to get this and this. So we're going to end on a good note. Thankfully. When they make a critical hit, this fighter also inflicts 1 damage on enemy fighter adjacent to the heart. That doesn't really matter. Great strength, might as well, just in case something happens. I doubt it will. Put it on Oberyn. Spend that glory while we got it. So, yeah, not great. Not great. Not great. We're basically just going to skip through and swap out a couple of things to see if we get some good ending glory on this particular round. We've got to start because we know we've got 3. If all your flying fighters are in enemy territory, which we are, and a consecrated area if there are no adjacent fighters, which they are, and he's moved already, so unless he's got like some sort of crazy teleport card, which I can't remember, I don't think this is one, he's ditching cards to try and to clean his hand up. Discard and draw. We want to discard Seize Ground because we're not going to hit that. Denial. No enemy fighters in your territory. That's not likely to pay off at this point either, so we're going to have to swap that out on the next activation. Okay, so that's a bad sign because he's drawn a power card, and that means that he likes the 3 cards that are in his hand. So get rid of that. Denial. Yep. Nope. Next turn we'll get rid of the lightning strikes and hopefully draw into something that does more, scores us more at the end. Again, not likely because it looks like we've got most of our sort of good cards cycled through. But I mean, like it is actually been a relatively close game so far, which is a thing. So. Cool. Activation 4. Discard and draw. We'll get rid of lightning strikes. Crushing force. Yeah, score immediately once. That doesn't count. So we're going to get another 3 points. 3 points. So that's going to take us to 7. And so unless they've somehow kept 3 cards that will score them only 2. Holds an objective in enemy territory. Swift advance, 7, and then like whatever this last one is, yeah, that's 1. 8. We're going to be on 7. 7 to 8 is not a bad turnout, given that I screwed up at the start and did not move any of my things. So, good game, good game. Is there a chat here? Is there a way of saying ham same? How's it going? 7 to 8. Yeah, oh yeah, especially with this matchup. Like, Steelhearts champions are nothing if not immobile, and Fast Striders are basically Steelhearts champions with the ability to run. So they've got a lot of advantage on me, and so I think I played pretty well, especially since I screwed up on that first turn. So that's not too bad at all. If you just give me 2 seconds, I'm going to go to the bathroom for a moment, and I'll be back. And Filthmonger, is that Filthmancer? If you're keen for a game, I'm happy to. If someone else wants to jump in and play against me, that's also cool. So we'll give that a swing. But yeah, look at this. Is such a good computer. Such a good computer. Love it. I will be back momentarily, guys. I'll leave you with our good friend BR Bob. And I am back. Yeah, Filthmancer, you still there? If you are, we could do a code match. What's a code match? How does code match work? Yo, I'm happy to do either. Let's keep the ranked. Stay out of the ranked for a second. So what does 24 mean? 24 shards of gold or something? I don't know. 15, cool. Yes, invite a friend with code. Alright, let's do it. Inviting a friend with code. Okay, what do we do to decide on a code? Loop, cheeseburger. So, I'm going to be playing against Filthmancer here. Filthmancer can see what's going on my stream. Not going to... oh, this is a matchup. So... That's alright, man. Do whatever. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm going to talk through my strategy, though, so it'll be a bit of a thing. But yeah, let's have a fight against Filthmancer. What a thing to mance. I like this one. It gives me a chance to put fronts on things. So confirm that. Filthmancer would choose the board. Let me check what's disappoint. So you're eating a bacon caramelized onion dip with jats. That is a shame. That sucks because I'm hungry and I think I've got a pasta cake waiting for me at home. Put that one there. Pasta cake is lasagna, mate. Pasta cake. Oh yeah, confirm. Sorry, sorry. So let's put that on there. You fancy bogan, you, mate. Cake is good. Pasta's good. Put them together. What do you get? Pasta cake. I do like the name egg pie better than I like the name quiche. Actually, let's chuck that one back here just in case they've got an objective-based deck, which they probably do. To be honest, I think of all of the war bands, I think Sepulchral Guard work. Third end phase, so that's awe-inspiring, 2 or more fighters, victorious duel if we take the enemy leader out of action. I'm going to redraw this because 2 of those are going to be really hard to do. All ploys, boom, let's do that. Let's keep that. I don't even care what they are. Yep. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Seize ground and lightning strikes. Yeah, so basically all of my taking the outs happens with charges. So I'm going to get the advantage on the roll here. Again, it's a case of Angharad is the anvil, and Oberon and Steelheart are the hammers. That's champion, 3 wounds. So I'm going to put Severin off center a bit. we'll put Oberon here. Put him in a very aggressive position. There's not a whole lot of space for them to get by here. Actually, we'll zoom this right back. Try and get as much of a top-down view as possible. So they'll have a guy there. They've got a guy there. So Sepulchral Guard have so many guys that they generally have to fill all the spots. What's this dude? The Harvester. So they put their tank guys up the front. Select player who goes first. So let's go first. So seize ground, objective in enemy territory. So let's put Unharted at risk here. Is there a way to like there? Nothing. Tireless assault. Let's do that. We need a tireless assault. We need to hit this attack. 2 hammers. There we go. That's what we're after. And push it down this way. And that bring them into better range for Oberon, even if they move it. And power step. We could totally. This would be funny. So we could totally like sidestep Oberon up here, and then confusion the two of them opposite, so that brings him in. Yeah, actually, let's do that. So let's choose a friendly fighter and push him 1 hex. This guy over here. Confusion. Just swap this one and this one. And pass. Now let's see what they do. Giant Harrod's just like up in the middle of nowhere. This is no good. Yep. Good shot. It's really good shot roll fail. Definitely going to healing potion on Angharad. Get all of her health back. This activation. So, lightning strikes. If a charge action takes out a fighter, crushing force twice as much damage. So basically, we can score 2 of these this turn if we were to smash into the Harvester. From here. And hopefully this will kill him, and we'll just score a whole stack. Crushing force, lightning strikes, plus the 1 for killing it. What was that? So he just suffered 1 damage. Fair enough. We're going to put legendary swiftness onto Oberon, so he's got a bit of range here. So that was a pretty brutal opening play. And last guy I've got to do anything is him. That's the way. That's where we want to go. And we want to hopefully do 3 damage. 2 hammers. 1 dodge. Mate, you just got thumped. So that is going to... So we're going to get seized ground out of that as well, I think, by the looks of it. You can't see that behind my head. Seized ground. We could draw a new card, discard and draw. So that's not likely to happen, to be honest. So we'll discard and draw, get rid of consecrated area, swift advance. Alright, nearly. If we could get him one more space away, it would have been really good. But yeah, by and large, that is very cool. Now he's inspired, so surviving fighters enemy territory, like it in an end phase. Third end phase, if you're surviving fighters in no opponent's territory, that is definitely going to happen if it happens. So happy to keep that. Player upgrades, no upgrades. Draw your cards. Right, we've got Duel of Wits. You're back. Mesa, you're about to see me smash this. I'm doing pretty good. Six in the first, however. It's not bad. Deciding who goes first. So they're going to have to go first. Because they've got to kill Angharad here. Like there's no choice. Fingers crossed the support from Oberyn pays off here. But it's quite possible that they're going to hit me with the Warden, the Warband leader. Wow. Wowzers. That was largely a painful experience for me. So now we're in a position where I can start upgrading my guys. So I want to upgrade Angharad to have an extra wound. I want to play this so that I can draw 2 cards. Then I want to play Blessed by Sigmar to bring her back up again to another 4 wounds. She's basically got full health now. Peal of Thunder. Enemy fighter, push them in the hex. He's already charged. In an enemy territory, cool. So Peal of Thunder. If I was to okay, so I Peal the Thunder. Choose an enemy fighter. Choose him and put him over here. Right, let's see. He's the Prince of Dust. And then Distraction. Yeah, so I'll Distraction the Prince of Dust to here, right? So swap them around. So Prince of Dust is easier to hit. Now we'll play Mighty Swing, and then hopefully we'll be able to run Oberyn around the corner here to here. Oh, that didn't work. That would have been beautiful. So I didn't realize that was in the way. I really needed that to work. Okay, so we'll just punch you. Let's do it. 2 hammers versus a shield, so that's definitely damage. Drive you back into that position there, and leave you in a spot. She's now inspired, which means she's got the reaction thing. Three dice. We'll do that one. 1 hammer. It'll do the dirty. It'll do the damage that it needs to. Power step will pass. Need to learn how to build the decks. So, I mean, when you mean how, like, it's, you have no deck building focus anymore. Run in and just punch this guy. Let's he's got 1 range, doesn't he? So it doesn't really help me. Put him there. Oh yeah, that might not have been the best idea. What has he got? What does old mate generally have? Attacks wise, it's range 2, dice 3, damage 3. Oopsies, that didn't work. Wow. Wow, I am so sorry, Filthmancer. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was really bad for you. So I got to react. I mean, that's why she's here. So Harrod, once she's inspired, has reaction, so it allows me to punch back, do a little bit of damage. That was just rough. I'm gonna leave you there. I am so sorry, Filthmancer. That was rough. That was very rough. Yikes. So I could I can skip, or I can none of the fights are out of action. So I'm going to discard and draw, because that Eternals is just not going to do anything for me. Slayer of Tyrants. So we get that for killing the leader, which is the Warden, which is I don't know, maybe a possibility. So I've got Swift Advance. Are the Chosen Axes in this game? I don't think the Chosen Axes are in here yet, are they? No. So in real life, you only play the Chosen Axes. Chosen Axes are brutal. They're a really good warband. Yeah, so we'll keep both of those because there is a chance of doing some damage to their leader here. Discard your power cards, get rid of that because we don't have the guy we want to put it on. Oh, mate. Yeah, Filthmans has had some bad rolls. Hey, this has been relatively unfair. I will go because I want to basically take advantage of what's going on here. Get an attack in here. Both of them do 3 damage. One of them has cleave, one of them has knockback. We'll do the cleave one because I don't think they dodge, do they? So that's a hit. The cleave one works because we ignore shields on the cleave, which was the right decision to make because if I had chosen the other one, it would have been rough. Righteous Strike, put that on Angharad. That was, yeah, that seems reasonable. That seems totally reasonable. But, like, while we're at it, we'll just, keep, pumping, because we've got the ability to do this. So that's, not likely to happen. Righteous Steel, Heroic Might, might as well. Like, I mean, like, I've got the glory to spend here, so we'll just keep on doing that. And Righteous Steel, no, we'll save that for the next turn because they're about to have their turn. I believe their leader is going to. Oh, they're going to bring this guy back. Ouch. Like. Okay, we'll save that for if I get a chance to attack their leader. Pass the activation. That's is it the Harvester? It's the champion. The Harvester's dead. I think it hasn't been brought back yet. Activation 2. So you are going to hit this guy as hard as you can while Angharad is still there. The cleave, I think you dodge with the hit with dodges. So the cleave doesn't really matter. Like, it actually doesn't really matter either way. But we'll do the one with cleave. Bam. Overhead strike. There's always something a bit. Bam. There's always something a bit comedic about the idea of like crunching a skeleton from the top. Pass. We want to save that for when we get a chance to hit this guy. So. Now, I don't think we can do 5 damage to it. But we'll play Righteous Zeal either way. Because, like, it might look like an obvious thing now that he's open to do that, but what we actually want to do is this. There, and we know that we've got a card in there for holding an objective in enemy territory, so we will smash this guy. Boom, that's another one. And, oh no, we already got the one for holding an enemy objective in enemy territory. This is a pretty thorough win. I don't envy Filthmancer at all. Activation 4. We have nothing to discard and draw. We've gone through our whole deck. That one isn't going to happen, but this one will, provided we can draw a decent card here. Brave Strike. Yeah, why not? Let's just chuck it on him. So like there's got one more attack, and that one attack can't do much. $13-4. Yeah. GG indeed. Sorry, Filthmancer, you had a couple of really bad rolls there. That was awful. Especially on that you want to go again? Is that what the RE is? Because I wanted to see if I think my good friend Cody is actually looking for a game, and I've got time for maybe one more before the end of the stream, so I might pass up on that, but I appreciate it and I really enjoyed that game, mostly because I thrashed you, but what can you do? Really good stuff. But yeah, you had a couple of yeah, man, of course. Cody, are you listening? Cody, are you listening? Everybody, at him. It's at Mr. Meso 97. Oi! Did you want a game? Did you want a game, sir? All right, cool. You start one of those code games and send me an invite. Send me an invite. Send me the code, and then I'll jump in on that. Just give me 2 seconds. No worries, man. No worries. It's always good when I've got the crew in the chat. So thank you for dropping by. Meanwhile, Cody, I'll play you with a code. Play you with a code. Is that the code? GG Nara? Okay. Fun match. Well, I ate some chocolate. Mm-hmm. Oh, waiting for opponent's connection. Madness Cody, eh? Now, I'm not saying Cody's a cheat, but watch him cheat. Let's go the Shishi and Stardile, and just there. Can I hear you? No, can't hear you at all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Do I need to hear you? Is that necessary for the game, Mr. Cody? Just there. So what races and factions are available to play on this? So there should be, at the moment, I've got 2 Stormcasts. The ones I'm playing, plus the other one's called the Fast Riders. There's an Oryx. There's Skaven. There's 2, or maybe not quite yet. I think we're waiting for one more. But there should be eventually 2 Chaos, Cornate Chaos ones. I hope my wife's not watching, because I'm going to eat all these. She's going to yell at me for eating too much chocolate. Yeah, there's another Oryx coming out soon. In the paper version, honestly, there are loads now. There's so many different warbands. In this version, there's about 6 or 7. Okay, so that's a good one. That's an end one. That's so basically, all these guys have just stupid amounts of wounds, right? So all of those are a little bit rough to guarantee, but we'll stick with them because we can focus all our attacks on one. I do like having more ploys than upgrades, so we will keep both of these. Place a fighter first. I will put Angharad right here. Just there. All the way back there. Ooh. Overrange is here. One more, I'll throw these away. Otherwise I will get diabetes right in front of you. You'll see it happen. Right. I think. What do we got here? Vertical strike. Alright, let's do this. Let's seize ground. So, I'm going to do the dumb thing. I'm going to go first. This is going to be rough. Now the problem is these guys inspire when they take damage, so it's going to be a bit hard to... Chuck him back there. I'll save that. I'll save that one. What's the movement? 3. So we'll pass. We'll pass. There's a little sneaky thing that I could have done there, but I'm not going to because I'm not sure if it will work, and I don't know what sort of strategy Cody's got going here. For those playing at home, this is dual essentially. I'll play that because you always want card advantage. Oh yeah. Not a good idea, mate. Not a good idea. So now Appeal of Thunder. Push this guy away. And that'll do. Basically what I'm trying to do is get him to waste his activations. Well, not waste his activations, but minimize the amount of attacks that each thing can do. So he's just doing some sort of crazy attack thing here. How much damage can you do? Off this 3. Do you do anything? Oh, he's gonna thump her dead if he hits this. Well. Ouch. Cody, you're a jerk. So I think it's obvious what my next move is going to be. I'm not going to play that. Don't need it. Save that for when I attack one of these guys with him, because that could potentially wipe him out in one. So I'll pass to activation, and Oberyn is obviously going to charge this guy from that space. Perfect. Click that. We've got a tireless assault here. Because it has to fail to get tireless assault. Yeah, I will totally push you back, mate. That's really annoying. That is genuinely annoying. Dice did not fall in our favour here. Just thinking about the... What did he do there? What did he do? Did he upgrade him? So there's a card called Shardfall that is coming out in the new update. Shardfall works really well for these guys because it basically, like, you play Shardfall, you just do 1 damage to everything on the board, and it will, yeah, it will do a stack of damage across the board, but it also just inspire these guys all outright, which is really cool. So they all take 1 damage, but they're all suddenly like, yeah, thumping on, inspired styles. This one didn't open up too well for us. It's a bit of a rough one. Pow. Now, his movement can basically take him to there, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I'll do that like second turn. That's not going to happen this turn, so discard and draw. Get rid of advancing strike. Denial. Oof. Oof. Hey, it's MTG Bandit. How you doing, brah? How are you doing? Welcome to my channel, my friend. Yeah, I hope you had a good time last night. I watched you finally beat number 2 on the ladder after a few really rough ones. Playing a little bit of a Shadespire here, a little bit of a Warhammer Underworlds. It's good times. Just so everyone knows, I invaded MTG Bandit's channel last night when we were streaming. It was recommended to by a couple of people who raided my channel. So say thanks to Ultima Ratio, The Ultima Ratio, and R. Dean. 2 very good people. I took too long to make that decision. Sorry, Cody. So currently, yeah. Oh, apparently there's fuss. It's the tattoo. Everyone just wants to come check out my tattoo. Hi, Bazbra. Yeah, so this is a really good channel, mostly because I've got a pop filter so I can beatbox like a pro. It's the whole thing. I actually switched computers last night, otherwise I'd show you all my sick overlays, because all I ever do is fool around with the green screen and do overlays. Yeah, at the moment we... Oh, nice try, Cody! You jerk. You jerk. Pass to my turn. Yeah, we've got all sorts of crazy stuff. So our Friday night is the big one. Yeah, I try to keep it fresh. I always try to like rock up with a different hairstyle every night. You know, don't want to leave anyone hanging. Everyone comes here expecting a party. I give them a party. Don't normally have headset on because, you know, cramps my style. Just don't know. Just don't know. Haha, if only. If only. We can't play Modern on Arena, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a shame. So we do our F&M streams. It's yeah, no, look, as soon as things get kicked off, we're actually going to be live streaming the games from the floor. I've worked very hard at getting a good computer set up to do this with. A couple of webcams. I've actually made a ring light that sits around a table, so it's nice and illuminated, and we'll be running the top table over stream. I'm going to keep these. Yeah, basically, long story short, that's what's going to happen. What did I get? Range 1 or 2. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, okay, we'll upgrade the Oberon with great strength. Sorry, I get distracted by the game. Yeah, what was I saying? It's working really well. Like I've been using the time spent for coronavirus to get the drill out and make some really cool stuff. So really enjoyed your stream last night, mate. It was good to see some Gruul action going. Gruul is one of my favourite combinations of colours, so that was really cool. But I'm going to get back to talking about this game because we're actually recording this for our YouTube channel. Please do check out the YouTube. It's very cool. Yeah, that's alright. I didn't want to do anything anyway because I don't know who is going to go first. See, I bet Cody's sitting there like just like, oh, I'm beating him, I'm doing it. He is kind of beating me. It's not looking pretty at the moment. No worries, bro. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see this Twitch community is really supportive, and I'm really glad to be able to jump in and keep everyone sort of in check, which is good. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. This doesn't bode well at all. Yeah, for those playing at home, MTG Bandit 91 was someone we raided last night during our Tuesday night standard stream. It was really good to sort of jump in and harass someone else for once, which was cool. Let's have a look around this. Look at these weird twisty staircases. That's mad. That is awesome. Look at this alleyway through an arch. There's this pointless gem in the floor. Stairs that go up to go down. Why? Oh no, he's about to kill me again. He's going to drive me back. Do it. I dare ya. I double, triple, mega dare ya. Okay, he's got the right idea. Not that I like it, but he's got the right idea. So let's do this one. Play Righteous Zeal. And then pass. Activation 1. So this guy is going to jump over here and hit this guy for what is his defenses? Shield. So we want to do the one with cleave. That's tireless assault. Tireless assault, mate. Have to be. And we'll do the one with the cleave. Much better. That will murderize him. Thank the gods for that. Upgrade. Fatal Riposte on Dingo. Two hammers. Johnny two hammers. What a block. What a block. Deflected. I'm going to pass. Multi-pass. So this is gonna be super rough because I'm gonna have to try and survive a whole stack here. Over to here. Punch him. It's a hammer and a shield. Drive back the target or pass. Well, I'm going to definitely pass. Drive back. No. Pass, because he keeps that spot blocked. I mean, I could have put him up there, but he's only going to support this guy's attack. He's going to support this guy's attack anyway. This way, at least, I can... I think if I confusion, swap the two. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, like, Oberon is in a spot. Hello, Brazil. Hello, Heath. How you doing, buddy? We're just playing ourselves a little bit of Warhammer Underworlds. One of my favorite games. Glad they're doing an online version. You're tired? Yeah, a big day, because that's right, you got a job, buddy. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. That's why you're tired. You're not just suffering from some chronic fatigue or something. Because that would suck. ¿Por qué no los dos? He's dead now. Was kind of to be expected. Alright, Cody. Alright. See how this goes. So, talking through my strategy, even though Cody can hear me, it's totally cheating. I've got these two cards, and I want to sort of make these happen. I don't think I'm going to get Slayers of Tyrants this turn. Nope, that one's not going to happen either. See what happens here. IE, aka, hurry up, Cody. Not going to take out 2 or more fighters, so that's pointless. Pass. That's for over and over instead now. Pass. Cool. You go first. Blocked. You can go over here and then I'll hit Mighty Swing because I've got 2 guys that I can attack. Let's do it. Let's do some damage. Let's like pretty sure this is, where is it? Mighty Swing. Yeah, so we'll just do this one. So even though I've got Mighty Swing, I'm going to be able to get the 3. Well, that sucks. Driving back. So pretty much I just want to have an attack every turn at this point. Which I can sort of manage here. I mean, this activation should probably theoretically be Hacker running in, yeah. So he gets the advantage of the thing. Is he going to push me back? He is. Which is intriguing to say the least. Chuck him over there. So I just got to survive this next charge, basically, because he has to charge me if he wants to attack me. It's going to be his leader. There's one move he can do that will probably win him the game. I'm not going to tell him what it is because I know he's listening and cheating. And he didn't do it. Okay, so what I was talking about, if he put his guy in here, then he would have ruined my ability to do denial. Because I'm just going to get those 3 points at the end regardless. I just blocked that by sheer luck. So, here's what I'm going to do, is charge this dude over this way, hit Hacker with the Mighty Swing because it'll hit all, well actually it doesn't, I don't even need to hit all adjacent enemies, I just need to do 1 damage anyway, so do that one. Boom. So that gives me my lightning strikes. Bothers me not. Just in case, we'll put the extra wounds on Severin. He's got one more move. I'm going to get 3 points, 5 points here. So, pretty solid win if you ask me. Pretty solid win. So is he even in the chat? Is he even watching? Is he? Yeah, he's there. He's listening to me. He knows. I'll say gotcha, because I'm about to have a total of 9, I believe, is how this is going to work. We'll see if I can discard and draw. Discard the Crushing Force, because that's not going to happen this game. Got Eternals. None of your fighters are out of action. That's not likely. So that's okay. Total of 9. And this is why I own the game shop. Now, that was an unfair match because the Iron Skulls boys aren't a very good deck out of the box. And if they're using like the standard deck that you get in the box with them, that's not a great matchup. That's actually rather painful. So yeah, good game, man. Good game. Thank you for playing. I'm gonna be having a quick chat to the camera and then probably wrapping up the stream. I'll just have a quick chat about your strategy. Was actually right on point at the beginning. Just get stuck in. Like send those guys in and just get thumped. Get them all inspired. I had a hard time killing your leader. But at the end there, like if you sort of had a bit of an advantage in the sense that you knew roughly what I was supposed to be doing with my deck. The last move you made with Gerzag, where you attacked me from your side, you should have attacked me from my side. You should get a guy into my territory, prevent me from getting my objectives. But yeah, look at the standard decks that come with it have an objective based thing. There's not a lot of great stuff, but if I remember correctly, the universal cards that came with that particular build was really good. So there's actually a really good build you can make with the Iron Skulls boys out of the box, just with the cards that come in the box with them. So there's some really cool stuff, and it's all just about being as reckless as you can, jumping in, getting thumped. Some of the cards that benefit what's his name? The corn guys that come in the main box, they have a lot of cards that benefit those guys as well. Yeah, we're talking the Oryx. So like the Oryx have a lot of great stuff that they can do from the box. But that deck you're using, I'm assuming, is the one that comes with the game, the default deck. Not very good. Not very good. Like Oryx don't want to hold objectives at all. They just want to punch and be punched, get punched. There is a new universal card that's just come out for these guys for this game, the online one. I'll see if it's in here actually. If I go to the cards, where is it? We'll look at these guys. Go back here. Edit deck. It's called Shardfall. Haha, Shardfall. So, wait, where did it go? Not Shardfall. Shard. I've been calling it Shardfall all night. It's a Shard Rain thing. So type in Shard. Yeah, so Shardfall and Shifting Shards is the only ones here. It's a card that basically does 1 damage to everything. It is a brutal card, especially with these guys, because it just inspires them all off the bat. Healing potions are really good for these guys as well. But yeah, like this whole objective stuff, get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's not worth it. It's just absolutely not worth it. Annihilation isn't even worth it because your guys are going to get thumped as their guys are. Annihilation is like 100% impossible against most warbands if they're being played sensibly. Yeah, and other than that, like you can see that like things like these ones, get the boss, good scrap. If you look at some of the other objectives that see denial's not too bad for those guys, mostly because Arda's Iron, yeah, so you guys have like a lot of yeah 100%. You do need those options, but yeah, like denial's good. Art design is an effort. Supremacy, if you hold 3 or more objectives, is okay, but keep the other hold objectives out. The reason for the supremacy is because that's worth 3 points in an end phase. So if you pull it in your first hand, right, you can basically just move your guys to the 3 objectives that are within range of you, because guaranteed there's going to be, because the layout of the board just basically means that you're going to have 3 in range. So at the very worst, if you've had a really bad placement of objectives, that you've got like one that's a bit out of reach on the other side of the board. But generally, you should have 3 objectives right near you. If you pull that in your opening hand, that's 3 early glory that you can play with. So that's a really good one. Dead Cunning. Score it immediately if a friendly fighter has 2 or more supporting fighters than their target. So again, really good for just like thumping in. There's more of us. If you have more fighters on the battlefield than your opponent, very likely you've got 4 guys. most of the really specky warbands just have to kill one dude to get down. The Dead Cunnin one, yeah, 100%. What do we got here? Punch up. If each of your surviving fighters has made an attack action against a different enemy fighter in the preceding action phase. That's a fun one. I actually do like that because it's just a case of like, yeah, and it's like, I mean, that's the learning process, right? It's just, I'm just talking about stuff to get rid of these hold objectives, because like hold objective 1, hold objective 2, so specific. If you get bad objective placement at the start of the game, you could spend the whole match just sort of running around in circles trying to hold objectives to get one glory point. They are the worst cards in the game. I will stand by that 100%. They're the worst cards in the game. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, like, you've got like Bloodless, nah. Complete Victory. So like Complete Victory goes well with I don't know, there's a thing, right? Yeah, so like the whole objective is one of the reasons you lost, because you had no objectives that you were claiming throughout the match. So, Ploy Master. Ploy Master is good because you get it for playing 3 or more ploys in the preceding action phase, and all you do is just play your ploys, all these crazy ones, just to move your opponents. I would recommend for these guys, for Iron Skulls, is to smash in Total Annihilation. Scoreless in the first or second end phase of all enemy fighters been taken out of action. Holy moly, that's worth 7. That's never going to happen. Yeah, look, have a look around. Like, see what you think. Like, it's so for building decks, you don't have to think too hard about it. You just have to think, all right, what do I want these guys to do? Does this help or does this not? There's no technicality about it. You're not going to be playing the same combo of cards every time. What you want to do is make sure that all the cards you've got in the deck lend themselves towards what's going on here. So, yeah, so that's the thing. Go to objectives here. There is a lot. I like Artist Iron. It's not likely. Yeah, so Jamie, just today they announced that they've released some more universal cards. So there's a few options there. But yeah, look, pull out your old cards, man. We're going to have some Shadespire kicking on, some good old Underworlds playing on in the near future. So it'll be good. It'll be good. No, I didn't want to do that. Wow, 7 or more damage in an action phase. That's hectic. Yeah, so, yeah, look, that was another really good stream. That was really good engagement, guys. Thank you very much for getting involved. Cody, thank you for the game. Thank you, Filthmancer, for the game. Thank you, Ham Same, who I barely lost to. I think it was in that match. As you can see, the aggressive Stormcast are very good, except against certain matchups. Fast Riders, particularly, are very hard to get a crack in with. But like they are just generally very good because they can pepper you with damage without wasting a movement. Yeah, lad. Add us on Steam. We'll have some games later on, and yeah, it'll be good. Now that I got this new machine, this new beast, so I'm going to keep calling that. We'll discard the changes here. We've got 6 warbands so far. There appear to be 9 slots. What are we missing? We're missing the dwarves and the not Magor's fiends. What are they called? The blood chosen or something like that. The corn ones. They are otherwise very, very cool. So we can customize fighters. Is there anything we can do to these guys to customize them? Not as of yet. Either way, really cool. Really, really cool. Corn and dwarves, yeah. The corn from the starter set. What were they called? Oh, it's driving me nuts. Wait, we've got the internet, like, right here. Shadespire Warbands. Garrick's Reavers. Yeah, that's what they're called. I feel bad because old mate Chris Foster actually painted Garrick's Reavers Carsus. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, we've got all of these warbands in the shop. All of the original ones, plus a stack from the newer sets, Nighthaunt, and Beastgrave. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna quit the recording here. But I might continue playing a little bit of something else. I've started a new account for Sea of Thieves. I might give that 20 minutes because it loads up quite well. Night Vault, that's the one. Anyways, to those of you watching on YouTube on this recording, thank you very much for watching.